Okay, well, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm CTman1975. Today we are starting in the middle of a job because the last time I played this. Uh-oh, what the heck? Why is my steering wheel not working? Uh-oh, what the heck? My steering wheel's not working. I know why. Because this person called CTman didn't plug it in. The power wise. There we go. Now, there we go. Guess what? Hey, look at that. Whoa, dude, it works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Back on the road again. Going places I've already been. Can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're gonna pull over for a second. I gotta check something out. Why does it show there's nobody? Okay, whoops, hold on. Oops. Oh, I know why. Because there isn't. That's why. I gotta keep track of my stream. And I also have to do that. Okay, let's do this. Go to channel. Go here, go to mute. Go there, go to mute. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Hello, April, how's it going? Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Okay, so we just started this today. Well, started the stream today. We didn't start this trip here. We started this probably a while ago. Probably over a week ago. Oh, I gotta turn my headphones down so it doesn't sound like it's blaring in my ears. Let's do 75 here. I don't know how long we're gonna go today, but more likely we're gonna go longer than how many miles are left on our trip here. There's only 659 miles left on our trip to Austin. We are, well, let's put it this way, we're in between Tucumcari and another place. I just put that we started in Tucumcari because that's what we're closer to. And for anybody who likes to watch this, yeah, it's been a little while since the last time we played this. We've been playing a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 or RDR 2, whichever way you want to talk about it. Okay. And we are on our way. It says we have 31 minutes, so we're definitely going to be streaming longer than that. We're going to be streaming for probably like 2 or 3 hours at the very least. I know there's a lot of people that like to watch me play this, so that's one of the reasons why we're doing it. Hello, Satire Games, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh. Yeah, my bot is trained to say hello when people say hello. Because Nightbot is the greeter on the YouTube side. CT Botman is the greeter on the bot that greets everybody on Twitch. It's just easy. It's basically just easier to set up Nightbot, because Nightbot is already accepted and everything on YouTube. So, what's everybody up to today? Wow. Amazing. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good today, if anybody's wondering. Oh! Also, if anybody hasn't looked at the stuff down at the bottom of the screen, it says pretty much all of the information that most people probably want to know, like what we're driving, the 2014 T680. Truck has 6% damage. We're in 18th gear, 157 gallons out of 300. We have approximately 1,155 miles left on this tank of fuel. We are doing 75 because our cruise control is set for 75. We started the original trip that we started the last time that we played this started out in Bellingham, Washington, and we made it. We made it to there's about. Well, we started with approximately almost 660 miles left on this trip. So we are pretty close to Austin. We're 543 miles away. In-game, of course. Because otherwise, you would still probably be, what, about 4 or 5 hours away? Maybe even more than that. Maybe, probably closer to 8 hours away. Let's see, well, that says 3 hours and 25 minutes. I don't know what that exactly means, but pretty sure you're going to do more than, it's going to take you more than 3.5 hours to go over 500 miles. Probably take you closer to 8 hours. But that, of course, that all depends on how fast you're driving and how much you stop and how much traffic you run into and all that type of stuff. The good thing is that we are not playing modded, so there really isn't that much traffic in the game right now, because when you, well, technically without using mods, you could have more traffic. You just go into the little developer menu there and turn up the amount of traffic. But we don't do that. Right now, oops, it's what we're supposed to be doing 63 here. Oops, there. Set it to 60. And we are getting closer to our destination. I'll probably do at least one more load before the end of the stream today. There's a fuel station. I don't know. I didn't notice the price. Pretty sure those gas prices aren't anywhere near close to what they really are. But right now, the price for 87 octane gas in the area where I'm at is over $4 a gallon. So I'm sure in some areas it's probably even higher than that. I know it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch, because right now we're not convoying with anybody, and I know a lot of people like to watch ATS when people are convoying, but as of right now we're not. Yep. We are in Texas right now. I don't know exactly where we're in Texas, but if I were to push F3, that's one reason why it is dark, because it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning in game time. If anybody is in the YouTube chat that hasn't hit that subscribe button, please do. Maybe give the stream a like. Leave some comments if you feel the need to. And if you're in Twitch, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. like they say, following's free. Yep, driving for fun. Hey, look at that. We're averaging 6.7 miles per gallon. Damn. That's really good. Let's see. Does this truck have a oh, it doesn't. Okay. It does have that, but it doesn't have the other part. A lot of times, well, actually, excuse me, there is only one truck that has the little thing that blinks in on the button itself. The Volvo VNL 860 has that, and that's the only truck that I know of that when you press the button for the hazards that it blinks. I know there are some people that like to oops. I think we're supposed to go here. Oh, we didn't need to. Oh well. We'll just go straight through then. Hey guy. I would have crashed into him even if I had tried to slow down, so I didn't. What? Hold on. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Right, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in a turn lane and I'm not turning. Screwed up. Somebody was nice enough to let me in. There we go. Oh, why is it all, I was gonna say, why was it all only 50 through there? Yeah, okay. If you look at that says 49,083 miles. That says 49,095 miles. That's not even close. $12 miles is a hell of a lot of miles to be off. 'Cause, I mean, if you missed your target by 12 miles, who knows where the heck you'd end up? You sure as heck wouldn't be at your at the location where you were shooting for, unless you are going to a really big place. That's, I mean, really big. Like, the driveway is 12 miles long. Don't think so. Maybe one of these days people will be able to do super chats, but not for a while. We don't even have 60 subscribers on YouTube, so we're quite a ways away from anything like that. But hey, we've only been going for, let's see, I've been streaming since February of last year on YouTube. We've been putting out videos since April of last year. But we're not very consistent at putting out our videos, so therefore it's probably one of the reasons why I don't have that many people subscribed to my channel, is that most of the content that is being put out by the channel is streams. But right now, don't really have a lot of ideas for any more videos, because I know there are some people that don't care for the modded content, because a lot of the trucks that I did that were modded didn't get a lot of views, versus the ones that were stock got a lot more views. But also, I think another reason why some of the modded trucks didn't get that many views is the channel was still fairly new, and people were still kind of probably like feeling out period, you know. Oh, we got ourselves a ticket for doing 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. Just drove through a speed trap. So I bet you up here it's going to go back up to 75. Nope, still at 60. Yeah, but right here it goes back to 75. See, we just went through a big speed trap. Hopefully, sometime soon, the state of Illinois will be released for ATS, and we can do some more. We can do some like trips to Chicago and whatnot. In game, of course. I mean, if we do modded, we can do trips to Chicago, but yeah, I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable for people to watch stuff that's not modded. I have to slow down up here because this car in front of me isn't doing the speed limit. What are you doing, car? Do you even know? I don't know why cars do that in this game. See? That's the second time it did that. There's literally no reason at all for that car to pull over there. Because a lot of times, if you were to pull over there and then you see this truck that they were in back of, they would have had to come back out here to go around that truck. Hey, Cookies Master, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you for that 1 bit. Every bit
T33 keys monster cheered X1.
Thank you for the 1 bit. Every bit counts. For anybody who doesn't know, 1 bit is equal to 1 cent. That's okay. And for people who don't know, you can buy bits. You can go down to the bottom of chat. If you click on the little bit thing, if you don't have any bits, it'll ask you if you want to buy them. And you can get 100 bits for $1.40. Matter of fact, up until you get, I think it's once you pass, you can get 500 for, it's like $1.40 per 100, and then once you get past, like, I think you get up to like 1,500, it's like $20 or something like that. But supposedly it's, well, I guess it is cheaper than what it would normally cost for 1,500 bits, but whatever. Okay, we are less than 100 miles away from our current destination of Austin, Texas. Lakeshore Drive. No, we don't want that. That exit. So wow, we're still averaging 6.7 miles per gallon. That is awesome. I'm just glad it's not the other way around. It's not 6.7 gallons per mile. If I was playing SnowRunner, it would be 6.7 gallons per mile. So you would use a lot of fuel. Well, we have used a lot of fuel. We've used about 63 gallons since I started driving today. Whoop, come on. Oh, now I got 6.8 miles per gallon. Woo! Gained 1/10 of a mile per gallon. Woohoo, baby. Honestly, it would be nice to be able to afford to go places, but right now, can't really afford to go anywhere, so. Too many bills to pay. Don't need those anymore. I wish I could burn them, but unfortunately we can't. Going to a place called Shoptown. Whoop. Don't think. Don't think we'd have a leg to stand on if we told people that we burned our bills. Oop. Okay. Hey, we weren't late, which is amazing since it's probably been over a week since I started that job. Let's see. We have, huh? Oh, we have 500. What? Garage slots available. We have 570. Garages own 114. Okay, so how many? Okay, those are all our garages. Where's our drivers? How many drivers do we have? We have 196. Since we have 2 trucks that don't have drivers. I don't know why. Let's see which trucks don't have drivers. Let's see. Where is... Okay, a VNL. Oh, that one and that one don't have drivers. What the heck? Why? Whoops. Why did it crash? That's weird. Okay. See, the truck that I'm driving is truck 191 in our fleet. Hmm? Oh, that I've driven that truck. It has, I think I've driven this one too. I drove that one on Valentine's Day. Okay, well, let's go. Okay. Let's do refresh. Refresh. Why is it still only reading 1? That's weird. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, well, let's go find ourselves a job. Cargo. Hold on. Let's go here. Boink. Just in case. Oh, Convoy. Do they have their big wheel going? Okay, we are in Austin, Texas. We just came from Washington, so no, we do not want to go back to Washington. Bozeman, Montana. That'd be a pretty long job. 1,644 miles. That would probably be like 2 or 3 hours. But I think before I do that, I'm going to use the bathroom and set our thing there. But one thing I am going to do before I use the bathroom is I'm going to go pick up that load. Because if I don't, it might not be there when I get back from the bathroom. We want to make sure that we pick up our load before we lose it. Yeah. Our license plate on our truck, the truck part, well, I should say the cab, is Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken, the trailer is probably Washington State. Oh, we're only doing 63. Probably should knock it down a little bit, since we don't want to get another ticket. Oh, by the way, there. That's our first ticket of the day. We got a ticket. We're doing. Oops. I gotta do something real quick. Our ticket counters, our 2 counters aren't working. Hold on a second. Boink, boink. There we go. Our accident in our ticket counter. thought I was getting off there and I wasn't. Oh. There's a WRX. More commonly known as a Subaru. Subaru. Or if you say it backwards, you are a bus. Subaru. It was a yellow light that we went through there. Hey, they got ooh there. Because there's no pee in my pool. There shouldn't be any pee in your pool, in your ool anyways. Oops, I went through that stop sign. Oh well. Cargo market. Frozen vegetables. We're going to Grangeville, Idaho. Where are we? Oh, we're going way down yonder to pick up our load. Way down yonder. Oops, gotta pull forward a little bit more. Whoop, gotta pull forward a little bit more. Whoop, wrong one. Wrong one. I screwed up. No. There we go. Okay. Truck is ready. We are going to Eddie's. Oh, yay. Not my favorite place to go to. Once we get there, you might find out. Hey, Jermaine Mayo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream today. Oh, we're on YouTube, by the way. I know the people on Twitch can't see the people on YouTube, and the YouTube people can't see the people on Twitch. I don't know if it's been changed, but it used to be that Twitch didn't want the two chats to be able to, I guess, to be mixed. There we have 70 miles an hour. There we go. Okay, we're going up this way. For anybody who doesn't know, we are using a G923 wheel from Logitech, and no, I am not paid to use it. I'm not paid to say anything about it in any way, shape, or form. I was not sent it, and well, not from Logitech anyways. It was purchased for me by a friend. How much is the ticket for what? Oh, the ticket I got? I think it was probably about 1,400 and something. It was for doing 15 miles an hour over the speed limit, so it was quite big. The thing is, the bank account is large enough that tickets are like pocket change, you know? Don't worry too much about how much they are, you just pay them. With the profile that we are currently using, I believe we're over $430 million. So yep. Oh, I don't have a choice. When you get a ticket, they take the money out automatically. When you get a ticket, when you get into an accident, the money is taken out of your account no matter what, whether you can pay it or not. The only time that the money is not taken out of your account when you try to like upgrade your truck. If you try to upgrade your truck and you can't afford it, then they say, oh, you can't afford it, or you can't pay it, or whatever. But if you get into an accident, you have your truck repaired, you pay for the repair when it's done, and if it puts you in the hole, then it puts you in the hole. Because I mean, if you think about it, if your main tool is broken down, it doesn't make you any money. Yeah. Smoking hot prime rib restaurant or whatever. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry too much about it. If I had more sizable viewership per stream, I could probably stream something that isn't so popular on Twitch, but right now we're lucky most of the time if we average 3 viewers per stream. And because I bought a game not that long ago called Star Trucker, and Star Trucker has like 1,800 followers on Twitch, but it doesn't have really any people viewing it most of the time, so it's probably going to end up being a waste of money. Unless, of course, I play it off stream, and then still be kind of a waste of money, but whatever. I might try it one day to play it on stream. Unfortunately, I have to play it with a controller, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's actually a better game to play with what they call a HOTAS or a flight stick or whatever, but we're not going to go there. I'm not going to. If I had a bunch of games that I could play with the HOTAS, I would buy one, but right now I have like 2. If I were to re-download DCS World, because I tried to play DCS World with my Xbox controller, and it's like, oh, you need to do combinations of buttons to in order to do certain things, and it's like I would need a cheat sheet to know how to do stuff in that game. It's not worth it. I mean, yeah, I probably could play with mouse and keyboard, but probably wouldn't be the greatest thing to do. If I had 100% of what I have in this game, I would be happy. 100%. You go, and if you take the 430 million or whatever it is that we have in this game, you take, well, 10% of it would be what? 400 and, excuse me, 10% would be 43, or yeah, about 43.5 million. So 1% would be 4.35 million. A tenth of a percent would be about 435,000. So 1/100th of a percent would be about $43,500. I used to say, well, with my other profile, I used to say that I'd be happy with 1/1000th of a percent. Because with my other profile, we have about $3.7 billion. So. I mean, if you think about, if you say 3.7 billion, 10% would be what? About 370 million. 1% would be 37 million. 1/10 of a percent would be 3.7 million. So you'd have probably, what, about $370,000 or somewhere around there. Okay, let's do this. Oh. Let's do this. 3, 7, 0. I'm gonna drive until it's straight, and then we'll do this. Okay, there's 3.7 billion times. Let's see, 1/1000th of a percent would be 0.00. Oh, let's see. 1% is 0.01. Let's see. 10% is 0.1. 0.01 would be 1%. 100th of a percent. So we need one more zero. Oops, no. There. Oops. No. Let's see. 10, 100,000. Okay, so we want that there. Yeah. Huh? No. Wait. 10%, 1%, 100. 10th of a percent, 100th of a percent, 1/1000th of a percent. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Still be 36. 1/1000th of a percent of 3.7 billion is still $37,000. But 100% would be $370,000. Oh, we gotta go into the weigh station. Okay. His trailer is from Oklahoma. Okay. Turn that thing off. Uh-oh. We have to get some fuel before too long. We have 1,715 miles to go. Dumpling Palace. Ooh, wow. I didn't know dumplings had palaces. The heck is that supposed to be? Quality cars? I don't know about that, but is there? Oh, there's a. I believe there's a fuel station up here, is there not? Please tell me there is. Please tell me there is. There's tacos. Uh-oh. Please tell me there is a fuel station up here. Hold on. I don't see one. Map. Are you shitting me? There's no fuel station up here? Yeah, there is. Okay, good. There's one way over there. So if we follow the... If we follow the thingy down here. Okay. Okay. Oops. We have to follow the map. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. My throat is really dry right now. So. What are you guys waiting for? You must be turning, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez. Oops. Mm. Wow. Oh. Huh? How do we have three, since we have 3 subscribers? Who's our 3rd subscriber? On YouTube? No. The subscriber goal says we have 3, but Twitch says we only have 2, so I don't know. Hold on. Let's do something. Hold on. Let me do this for real quick. Streaming tools, overlays, sub goal. How was it? We don't have 3. We only have 2. 2. There we go. I guess when Cookies Monster set off the alert for her resub to the channel, it must have confused the counter. Oh yeah, I was supposed to take a break before I. Oh well. We'll do that in a few minutes. We'll do that once we get. Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Stretch Limo, where are you going? Light's green for me, not for you. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with having three subs, but yeah, if they're actually there, you know. Thing is, Twitch most of the time doesn't screw that part up because they can't afford to. But Stream Elements, more times than not, screws it up because oh yeah, I got it. Okay, we gotta turn our. Okay, well, we don't need those, huh? Oh my god. What the heck did I do? Right, I gotta find my cleaning cloth for my eyeglasses. It's on my desk somewhere. There. I don't know where. I gotta go past this entrance here. I believe. Yes. Okay. Nope. We want to go. Whoops. No, that's getting back on the highway. We don't want to get back on the highway yet. I believe. Yes. Okay. We are going to the right place. Once I get fuel, I'm gonna take a short break, and then we'll get back on the road. Yeah, see, we have we have 466 million. I thought we had less than that. We are gonna need to go over here. Let me go pull into this parking spot here. Oh, we actually have, oh, it's actually Oregon on the back. So we have Oregon on the back and Louisiana on the front. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, well. Okay, let's. Yeah, okay, we are back on the road again. Thank everybody for hanging around, hanging out, and come on, keep going. Keep going, car. Keep going. Oops, I went the wrong way. But we're not going to end up that far out of our way, so it's not a big deal. Must be in Oklahoma. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, it says it's going to be about 5 after 7 my time by the time we get done with this job. Okay, yes, I know we have to go to the nearest inspection station. Whoops. Oh. Never mind. I screwed up. That was my fault, but that happened. Okay, well, you can afford it, but still, you shouldn't do that. Yeah. Whoa! Oh, what? Whoops. $7. I didn't even see that car up there. See, in this game, because you don't have all of the thing that you would normally have where you would stop and assess the damage and all that type of stuff. Because they don't have any of that, you're basically doing what they call hit and run. Okay, we still have over 1,300, almost 1,340 miles to go. And we have driven quite a few miles today. See, the one next to the price for this trip here is also how many miles we've driven. Just this trip, not the entirety of today. It resets after each delivery. We used to have it set up so that it kept track of all of the miles driven during one session. But I must have changed something when I set up my truckie again. Because I had to reset up just about everything in my computer to when I reinstalled Windows. What the heck is going on here? Why is everybody slowing? And it is 50, but this person in front of me is definitely not doing 50. Doing like 30. Now the speed limit's 70 through here, so what are you guys waiting for? I mean, I know he can't just like gun it and do 70. You have to go through a lot of gears in order to get up to 70. One thing that I can say is that I'm glad that everybody that is viewing or is watching today and who watches the streams after the fact, but we could really use people, really use new followers and some people subbing to the stream. Nice to be able to reach our goal of 10 subs each month. Because if we could do that, we could almost get a check every month. That would really help right now. Because having 10 subs, if they were all, let's put it this way, if all the subs are tier 1, that would be $30 a month put into the little pot there for our channel. And then if people did combination between bits and other stuff, that would get us that would get us $50 a month, which is basically what most people shoot for, at least that. But hey, we accept whatever comes in, right? And whatever people feel that they can afford, that's what you give. Don't worry about if you can't afford to subscribe, don't, because I wouldn't want you to. I wouldn't want you to give any money that you can't afford to. But Oh well. Whoa. Okay. It's a $1,400 red light. Yummy restaurant. Okay. Must not be a very good place to eat. There used to be a Chinese food place near me. The Chinese food place was called Good Food. Well, guess what? It's no longer in business. Because one thing that you never do, you never call a restaurant good food. You know why? Because if you do, it better be really good food. And if it's not, people are gonna say you're a liar. And guess what? It wasn't very good food, obviously, because if a place has good food, it usually doesn't go under. Okay, we have an hour and a quarter left before we're done with this job here. to bypass that thing there, so that's a good thing. Man. By the way, we do have what do you call it? Convoy turned on, but I mean, still plenty of time for somebody to join Convoy if they want. It's like almost 1,100 miles to go. Thinking about something else. Thinking about the plumbing that we might have to do some more plumbing because the plumber found something else when he was here to recock the tub and found something that was worse than it used to be. Okay, we are 1,000 miles away from our destination as of right now. And since we have a little over an hour to go, have 62 minutes to go. I'll be done a little bit, maybe after 7 p.m. my time. Our average speed is probably around like 70-ish. There have been times where we've actually been doing 60 through some of these areas, but most of the time we've been doing between 70 and 75. I haven't had any spots where we've been able to do 80, but hey, why not, right? I mean, it'd be nice to be able to do 80 most of the time, but hey, they don't let you do it, so we're not gonna do it. I, myself, am one of those people that I do the speed limit or a little over the speed limit, but you will never see me as one of those people doing like 90 on the highway anymore, in-game anyways. I know there's people that think that the faster you get there, the better. No, that's not. Because this is a simulator, not a racing game. If you want to go play, if you want to be a racer, go play a racing game. This is not a racing game. This is not meant to be a racing game. But the thing is, there are people that turn off fatigue, they turn off infractions, and they drive like 90 or 100 or whatever, and they drive what a lot of people would consider really dangerously. They drive in the breakdown lane to pass people. It's not, for me, it's not very entertaining to watch somebody drive like an idiot. I mean, you wouldn't drive like that in real life, so why would you drive like it in a game? I mean, yeah, people drive really badly in GTA, but I mean, who cares? It's not a simulator, it's an arcade game. I mean, the object in GTA is to cause havoc, kind of. I mean, you're going robbing people, you're killing people, you're doing things like that, but that's the game. That's not something like this. I mean, you wouldn't go drive, well, you wouldn't go cutting across the track in iRacing or in Forza Motorsport. You might, well, actually, in Forza, it's like they celebrate your bad driving by giving you XP, but I don't know. You will never see me play Forza Horizon any number, because I don't believe in the way they give you XP for crashing into things, and that's stupid. It's like, hey, let's crash into things and get lots of XP. I don't believe in that, so you won't ever see me play that game. I own Forza Motorsport because it's a racing game, but you will never see me play Forza Horizon ever. First of all, it's overpriced. Last time, well, when 5 came out, 4 was still like $60. It's like, Why would you charge $60 for a game that it's outdated? What the heck? Why is it? I guess it's like the charging, what, like $40 for Rust, and Rust has been out for a really long time. But I mean, lots of people play Rust. I don't know how many people play Forza Horizon 4 or 5 or whatever. I know. My opinion. Who cares about my opinion, right? It's my opinion. And guess what? You're never gonna change my mind on it. I don't like watching people who drive like idiots. Oh, this is so much fun! No, it ain't. I prefer to get there and not crash into people, not drive stupidly, and yeah, well, guess what? You don't like it? Good for you. Don't watch. It's not gonna hurt my feelings because people who drive idiotically already hurt my feelings. There's nothing that you can do. You can say to hurt my feelings any more than they already are. I mean, yes, I used to be that stupid person who drove 90 on the highway and crashed into things and did all kinds of stupid stupid things, and then when I realized that it cost too much money to do it that way, I stopped doing it, and guess what? People watched. Oh no. Somebody watched me. Whoa. I know there are a lot of bigger streamers that have big convoys and all this crap, but guess what? I play the game the way I want to, you play the game you want to, and guess what? We both have fun. Can't do that, right? Nobody can have fun. Can't do that, right? Why would you want to have fun? Just bitch and complain instead, right? Why would anyone want to have fun? Well, it's not a safe place to be. I didn't see anybody, so guess what? I moved over, and guess what happened to you? You became a statistic. That's why you should, if, like they say, if he can't see you, if you can't see his mirrors, he can't see you. Guess what? I couldn't see that person, and they became a statistic. And you know what? It doesn't bother me at all. You know why? Because it's a game. It's a game. It's a simulator game, but still. I mean, if you truly want to play this like a simulator, well, let's put it this way, in my opinion, in order to get the game to look more realistic, I use mods, but that's the way I play it sometimes. We're not using mods right now, but I use mods a lot of times when I play this game. That's why I have 2 profiles. We have 782 miles, and we have 1,342 miles worth of fuel, supposedly. Okay. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I know it. The song is called "That's My Story." I think that's what it is. You know, the guy says, "That's my story," and I'm sticking to it. That's okay. Just don't cry about it. Okay, let's get going here. Okay, we are 718 miles away, 46 minutes away, or thereabouts, and we are gonna be there probably closer to 7 o'clock my time. 7 o'clock real time, that is, not in-game time. seconds to go a mile. So you can go 20 miles in a minute. So you figure that, and you take your amount of time that they give you. Well, of course, if you didn't, well, if you have Truckee and you have it set up the way I do, which it gives you the approximate amount of time that it's going to take you, because I mean you can't figure the time exactly because you have places where you have to get weighed and you have to get fuel and all that other type of stuff. So you can't say, oh, I'm going to be there at this time, because you can't be, because you can't control all the other things that happen. I mean, unless you do what others do and that, turning all that stuff off, but whatever. We're not going to do that, so let's just drive the way we do. Okay. Okay, we don't need our wipers on anymore. There we go. Oh, we can do 80 through here. Awesome. We're gonna do 80 then. Little America? Never heard of it. Wow, we have over 50,000 miles on our truck now. Most people watch what's coming up behind them. They don't just pull over. But not that guy. He's too good to watch where he's going. He just wants to drive wherever the hell he wants to. By the way, that 144 tickets is over a lot of time and miles. 144 tickets is from, I think, from January of last year. So it's like 16 months of driving and whatnot. I'm sure in the time that we've been driving in this game, we probably have a few thousand tickets. If I were to create a new profile, I probably would reset the two counters and just let them run for the entirety of that profile. Anybody think I should do that? Anybody want to see me start a brand new profile and show everybody how I built up the two profiles that I got? Just let me know in the comments below the stream, or come on into the stream and let me know. I don't usually do polls because there isn't a lot of activity during the stream in chat, so we don't waste our time with polls. And last time we did a poll on YouTube for like a week, nobody said a thing, so. Not one person voted in it, so I don't waste my time with polls on YouTube. We're going through Utah. I think when I did a poll in Discord one time, or maybe a few times, I don't know. Usually one person votes, so polls for me are a waste of time. At least for this channel they are anyways. 463 miles to go. Bypass this way station coming up. Awesome. It's now 80 again through here. So we're gonna do our 80. We are going, oh, okay, we're going to Grangeville, Idaho. If I'm not mistaken, we're in Utah, so. Started out today in Tucumcari, New Mexico. Dropped our first load in Austin. Picked up another load in Austin. Going on to Grangeville, Idaho. And gonna be there in like half an hour. Uh-oh. Got ourselves another ticket. Yeah, of course. Another one of those speed trap areas. See, right there. Oh, trucks, it's still 70. But cars can do 80 through here. Okay, we have to go to the vehicle inspection area. 72,000. See, if you read the, whoops, hold on. You read the, see? North American Mines and Quarries. That's what NAMIQ stands for. Miles to go. I'm gonna be there in about 25 minutes or so. I always round up the amount of time it's gonna take, because if you round down, you'll probably be late. There's always places where you have to stop at way stations, you have to get fuel, you have to do all that other stuff that you can't get away from. I mean, yeah, you can get away from stopping at way stations, but no matter what settings you shut off in ATS or an ETS2, you will never get away on the fuel station, ever. That is for sure. Matter of fact, if you wanted to make your fuel mileage worse, you could turn on realistic fuel economy and probably get really bad fuel mileage. Actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think we do have realistic fuel economy turned on in this profile. So we're getting 6.8 miles per gallon. Honestly, for a truck this size, is like probably like 30 or 40 miles per gallon on a car. Hopefully, anybody watching on YouTube or Twitch will hit their respective buttons. Basically, a subscription on YouTube is a follow. It's like a follow on Twitch. So, you just call them different things, that's all. Because I'm sure if subs were actually like subs on YouTube, be a lot less people watching, because they would have to pay to watch. Oh well. I'm not trying to get anybody to pay any money, I'm just talking about stuff. You don't like it? Oh well. I'm just talking. to get people to hit that subscribe button on YouTube to help the channel grow and not. I mean, I'm sure if YouTube did go to a subscription, an actual subscription-based thing, a lot more people would probably. I mean, people would probably could make more money. I don't know if they would, but it could. But the bad part is, it means their website would probably collapse because there's a lot of people that watch it, and they like to watch it because it's free to watch. I mean, yeah, you have ads that you can watch, but you can also do ad blockers to an extent on YouTube. Because I mean, but the thing is, YouTube is the epitome of an ad-based site, because a lot of money is made through ads, through people watching ads on that platform. I mean, no matter how many ads you watch on this channel, I'm not gonna make any money, so don't worry about it. I'd have to have over 900 people subscribe today in order for, and probably like 3,500, no, 3,300 watch hours or whatever. So no matter how good my videos become, I don't think, honestly, in the realistic world of Earth, I highly doubt that we're ever going to make money on YouTube, but hey, we're having fun, so who cares, right? Making some money on Twitch. On Twitch. Richie Twitch. You like that show, Richie Rich? Twitchy Twitch. Okay. Well, I think after we get done with this job here, I'm gonna call it a night on streaming. Might raid into somebody else with my Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. If you have enough viewers, we'll raid into somebody. If we don't, then we won't. I need to have at least 3 viewers in order to raid into somebody that person I want to raid into. Slowing down because the cop in front of us is driving slower. Hey, look at that. Our horn. Right, where is it? Okay, the nearest inspection station's up here. Okay, come on. You have 155 miles to go. wondering why they were pulling out around everybody. Now I see why. Get 20 subs per month, I wouldn't run any ads myself. But many people that sub, so another one? Well, there's 3 tickets today. I do have the Load King DLC, but I don't drive Load King trailers because I don't drive the flatbeds too often. Plus, Load King trailers in this game are very limited in what color you can make them, and I don't like that. So you won't see me driving Load King trailers. Didn't realize it was going to be a waste of money until after I already spent it. Realized that it was nothing but a waste of money. I don't like driving things I can't paint the color that I want to paint them. Matter of fact, the company, my in-game company, doesn't even own any loading trailers at all. The only trailers that we own are stock. We went through that corner a little bit too fast. Why my camera looks so dark right now. My shirt is like a charcoal color and it looks almost black on camera. Okay. If I'm not, no, we cannot turn there. Okay, we're turning right up here. Oh, yay. This is going to be not my favorite, I can tell you that much. This is Eddie's right here, and this is the not so good Eddie's. This is the not so good eddies. Because there actually is, or there used to be anyways, a version of eddies that okay, that is going to do it for today's stream. And say thank you for watching. Have a good one, everybody. And I will see you in the next one, whenever that may